A client asked me yesterday if you can burn yourself out by doing too much of what you love. And the answer was useful to them, and it may be useful to you as well. So here it is. Yes, you can burn yourself out by doing too much of what you love. And here's why. When you're doing what you love, whether that's writing, drawing, painting, coding, building a business, etc., you will tend to drop into a flow state. Now, a flow state is the optimum state of human consciousness where you feel your best and perform your best. Now, when you're in a flow state, your brain releases dopamine, serotonin, endorphin, norepinephrine, which is brain adrenaline, and anandamide. These are all great, right? Because what it is that is the most potent feel-good brain chemical cocktail that your brain can possibly produce. But it does come with a health warning. Like all good things, if you have too much of it, it can lead to negative consequences. If you have too much dopamine in your nervous system, which is the pursuit hormone, it can increase stress in your nervous system, and too much dopamine can really stress you out. Now, as well as that, it can also reduce your willpower. So if you've got too much dopamine, you could end up getting into negative bad habits because your willpower is low. Also, endorphin, which is gives you that runner's high, and why flow feels so, quite frankly, fucking amazing to be in. Endorphin, if you have too much of it, can lead to depression. This is what happens in a lot of celebrities. So they're kind of like, especially like musicians who go out on stage and they've got all this love and adoration from the fans, but they're in a flow state, but when they get off stage, they drop, they plummet, they collapse. This is because they've overdriven themselves on flow. They've got so much dopamine in the system, so much endorphin in the system, it actually goes against them. So what you need to do when you are chasing flow, when you want to live a life in flow, you must build in periods of active recovery, periods even of active recovery. Otherwise, you're going to have too much of a good thing. Like all good things, you need to have it in moderation. The good news is about all of this is that I can teach you how to get much more flow in your life, much healthier.